Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered 2026 blind playthrough. We are currently on the Crusade. Actually, the Shrine of the Crusader. This is, I believe, a DLC for the game. And I was sorry, I was distracted, and I'm on a quest to gain the relics. Ah. I'm happy for the clairvoyance spell because I would not have thought to jump up in this hole. Okay, it looks like I have to grab the helm from here. Uh-oh. That's the nicest sword, unenchanted sword that we have found so far, so. I don't know which door to go down. One of them's probably loot. I hear you. I know you're shooting arrows at me, but I don't see you. I'm wondering where you were. I should have sold some stuff.
Since the last time.
Hi there. Well met. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? You've made it. You got... Come back and see me again. Let's do business. That's a fair deal. Thank you for your business. Bye.
Good day. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That's just not reasonable.
What?
I appreciate your business. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I thought we were good like that. We're at 100%, bro.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's more than I'd usually pay. Thank you for your business. You too.
I did have a good weekend. I hope you had a good one as well.
How do you do?
Hi there.
Claudette Perrick runs a fine alchemy shop. You should check out the Gilded Carafe.
Claudette does a good job.
I applied
Still, she
for...
should rename the place.
You see,
Damn it. Sorry about that. I had to answer a message and didn't mean to record it. So I muted and completed it. Let's go sleep because we have an upload. And what is it called? Not an upload. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to delete all the audio off this video. It's an embarrassment. I leveled up, is what I meant to say. I guess those are pretty good stats. I'm only at level 9. I'm stuck. I'm in the rock. This is wild. I spawned inside the lava rock here. And this has happened before in the game where an enemy was down in this rock, not at this gate, but at a different gate. And he was actually able to attack me, but I couldn't attack him back. Very strange. And here I'm just trying to get the closest location so I can jump on my horse and gallop over. Very weird. That's pretty cool. That's some old school armor looking stuff. I have some other things I could have sold. That was nice.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine. Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward. Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus. Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself. You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your true mettle. You show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries. But now you face Sir Junkin.
I have to make a repair mid-fight here. I didn't see what was about to break, but I don't know if I can repair this. Crap. That's not broken. Must be the armor.
I've lost Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North. You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me! Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Sorry again for the pause.
Hello.
Ever bought enchanting supplies from... Talent?
Oh crap!
Mud crabs
So I've
by the
heard.
water recently.
I missed something there.
Well met. I can repair almost anything. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Thank you. Come again. Farewell.
Yes?
Good day. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That's a good deal. Tell your friends about me. You too.
What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship has
Morning.
become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
I rushed out of there. Apparently there's more gear I can retrieve.
By the Nine. I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight. You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned. May the Nine guide your way.
How may I... In death, may your sword strike true.
I wish to see you. Do you wish to learn what little I know? I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know. The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. The wars of men undermine the May the Nine guide your way.
How may I serve you, Commander? Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. May the Nine guide your way. Greetings. The boots have been guarded by... In matters of faith, may your sword strike true. If you are... When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. History and knowledge are his... He teaches us... The shield is safe. May your sword strike true.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300, but for the first time, it seems... And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar. I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own luck in facing the challenge of Zenithar. I failed. I tried dozens. I fell each time. The inscription says to... Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman St. Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision, or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest, you will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not I have told you all that I know. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel... May the Nine guide your way.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the Gauntlet's fate? When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the Gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed. A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything. Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlet slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you. It was placed on me. Whether it is connected to the fate... Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Well, that's very cool. I will continue with that and return when I have all the pieces.
What is it?
Called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
I see. Be seeing you.
Please, by all means.
Huh. They're too heavy to move.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you heard? Renoir got some new books in stock.
He did? Excellent. I wonder if he got The Lusty Argonian Maid in. I've been dying to read that.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi there. Welcome, Knight Commander. The gauntlets, eh? They're a Relder's responsibility. Speak to him about them. Take care.
What brings you here, my son? Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask? Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened. Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen. Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but... well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough. Take care.
What is it?
What is it? Is there a cure? Has a Relder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But until it gotten worse over time, I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. A Relder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years, and when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds... What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Goodbye.
A pleasure to see.
Welcome, Knight Commander. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them, through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done. I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf. The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, but that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for... He's down in the chapel hall, resting.
What's
Farewell.
going on with you? They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott. Imperial good.
The Altmar have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
We will continue with this quest to get all the items of the Crusader in the next episode. Thanks for watching.